Hi, Marianne.
Hi, Wyatt.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Okay, good. You just finished the program here at the Rooted Sound Academy, and I wanted to know what your experience was like with the Academy.
My experience was pretty awesome, actually. When I came in, I didn't know what to expect. I had no idea we'd be learning about so many instruments, and I'd be meeting such wonderful instructors and classmates and build connections with people I never imagined. And it's an experience that's hard to describe unless you actually go through it.
What surprised you most about the Rooted in Sound Academy?
What surprised me most, I think, is all of the instructors I never knew about, because I felt like I had been not involved in this type of work in the past, but I've read a lot, but I never heard about the people who you had teaching these classes, and even some people who are local to the Pittsburgh area. I never heard about them before, and I think what surprised me is just their insights and knowledge, and how it just built upon the work that I hope to do in the future.
How do you feel that your experience with the Academy has changed you?
I feel that it has made me go with my heart more than I have in the past. I'm more of a head person and very structured and organized, and I feel like throughout all of learning, as each course went along, I feel that I became more comfortable with going with my heart rather than feeling like I needed structure and organization.
What advice do you have for anybody that's considering enrolling?
I'd advise them to take a few classes with you, or to just get to know you and do some sessions with you and see how awesome it is to experience all you have to offer. And once you get to know you and have any session with you, it just draws you in, and you just don't want to stop.
So. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. What was your favorite class?
I think as each class went along, that was my favorite. So I feel that I liked all of them. There isn't a particular one that stood out, because each one had something different to offer, and they were all special in their own way. And the one that I think I'll use most in what I plan to do in the future is probably the shamanic class, and then the class with the gongs as well.
What do you think was the most difficult class?
The most difficult class for me, I feel, is the kirtan class with using my voice. I had a hard time using my voice effectively. I think I need a lot more practice in that, and I feel when you're using your body in ways, when I'm just playing the instruments, it's a different sensation than using your own voice and the experience. So I feel I need a lot more practice in the voice. So that was the most difficult for me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What was the most difficult homework assignment?
The most difficult homework assignment was reading the Rainbow Body book. It was difficult to get through, and I'm more into audiobooks these days. My ability to sit and read a hard copy book is very difficult. I end up falling asleep, or it's very difficult to get through. So I found myself walking on a treadmill, walking around my house, holding the book to try to get through it, and then having to go over certain pieces when I felt I didn't understand certain sections of the book. Then at one point in time, I said, I'm just getting through this whole book and then going to write something on it after I'm finished, because it's very difficult to get through, and there are concepts I hadn't heard about before. Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that it was worth all the trouble?
I definitely do. During the time I didn't, but reflecting on it, I feel that book and all of the books were worth the trouble.
And how has the experience with the Rooted in Sound Academy affected your personal practice?
Well, before this experience, I didn't have a personal practice. Well, I had my own practice with myself, but I didn't have a practice where I would work with others. So this has allowed me to feel more comfortable and confident in working with others, because you're forced to have 30 sessions with other people, and just getting out there and getting your toes wet in the first place was probably the hardest thing for me, just jumping in and going with one person, just starting it in the first place. But I think it will help me have a practice in the first place. Mm-hmm.